Hello there, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your December 2023 money and career reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you. I'm always grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, and all of your fabulous energy. If you are new to my channel and if you enjoy the reading that I'm about to do, please do hit that like button there and subscribe so you always get to know whenever I put up something new. So let's have a look. We've got your fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, coming in here, really representing your throat chakra. Are you speaking your truth? Are you speaking your mind? Is there something that you want? Is there something that you need to discuss with somebody? Your throat chakra really encourages you to communicate properly. Now, in your career path, this could be that, perhaps you need to walk into someone's office and talk about your career trajectory in that company or in that department. Maybe there's something that's been promised to you. Perhaps you are the chosen one, humanitarian Aquarius, who may be advocating for other people in some way. You may come to people's defense, but you may also kind of lead the charge, right? Be that catalyst for change that maybe people need, right? That voice that people sometimes do need. And because you have the ability here, especially with your throat chakra being very highlighted, you have the ability more than anyone else to articulate things in a way that will be, how should we say, understood, heard, and hopefully actioned upon. But this can also represent that there's maybe some talks or communication or negotiation that's going on in regards to your money. In the month ahead, you might be discussing with a significant other what your budget is. I mean, we are in holiday season, so there's a lot of celebrations, a lot of get-togethers, and can, if you're not careful, get expensive or out of hand. So there might be something there that you need to talk about just to make sure that everyone is on the same page. But your negotiation skills are very much on point when we get this as well. So don't be afraid to investigate something, to ask questions, or even to kind of push back a little bit and to really, kind of negotiate back and forth what it is that you desire, and not to mention what you deserve. We have, hey, there you go. We've got contract there coming in for you as well. All right, contract negotiations, maybe the order of the day for you. Some of you might be getting a new job. You might be entering a new business venture, perhaps a new investment. You could be signing some sort of contractual agreement. Maybe you're buying something, right? Buying a house, buying a car, and you might need a loan to facilitate that. So whenever we do have the contract card, it's very Libran energy a little bit. This can have something to do with some legal ramifications, right? This can be any kind of documents that you sign your name to. So just make sure that you have all of the information you need. Throat chakra, ask questions, and make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row. And, even if there's something you really want, and, you might go into the bank and negotiate, a house loan or a car loan or something like that, right? Or new job, right? A business contract or something, leases, you name it, right? Just make sure you're asking the questions, make sure you've got all of the information and the knowledge that you need. Take that information, weigh up your options, right? Is this good? Is it not good? Is there something we can improve? Is everything lining up here? What does the fine print say? And then you can make a very informed decision. This contract card shows that there may be something that you're not seeing. So just make sure that you get a second opinion, someone else to look over some documents, double check your own documentation as well. Sometimes we are wanting to jump into something with both feet, and we, kind of skim over some of the important facts that are there. So fine print is always important. And just remember, especially if you're like negotiating a promotion, a new job, whatever it is that you're dealing with that requires you to sign your name on a piece of paper, make sure that whatever you do negotiate, make sure that it's written down. If it's not written down contractually, it's very hard to prove that something did happen. So just make sure that you're doing that. there. But yes, some sort of contract here. Some of you may actually be closing out some sort of agreement here as well, and this can give you a little financial freedom. We have the Five of Canes coming out here for you. That's actually the Five of Swords. We've got the Page of Gifts, which is the Page of Pentacles, the King of Candles, that's the King of Wands, and we have the Four of Good Cheer, which is the Four of Cups. Very interesting because that's your advice from Spirit. And when we have this particular contract card, this shows that there might be something hidden that you're not seeing. So you might have to look for it, right? These cups here are, spilled over. There's one steaming hot one right behind her computer screen there, and she's just not seeing it right then and there. So, and this particular contract card, right, we've got the blindfold on over that person holding the scales of justice. So just be a little bit aware of that. All right. Let me see the bottom of the deck. We do have the Child card there, and this represents new exciting adventures, endeavors, jobs, contracts, decisions, purchases. The Child is the Fool card. So this can represent some adventures. This might represent there's something that you're wanting, right? Some new, fresh circumstances, new, fresh energy here. You're very excited about it. You want to jump in with both feet, which is great. However, this also does bring in an element of naive energy, right? So something that, we don't want to put the blinders on, even though we're really excited about something. Yes, you might be eager beaver, ready to go, but you do need to make sure that you have all of your information, right? Not to the point of analysis paralysis, but just make sure, all of your ducks in a row and all of your facts right in front of you. Because again, this Four of Good Cheer, your Four of Cups, can show that there may be something here that you're not expecting, or something that is just not right in front of your face. So just very important energy there. Now we do have the Five of Canes coming in here. So this is your Five of Swords energy. Number one, there could be something here where there is some sort of conflict. The Swords energy does have to do with your thoughts, with your communication, and there's a little bit of a challenge, a struggle. Now this can be where, perhaps there's something going on where it's not quite fair. Or maybe, you might lose out on something. Just a little bit of a caution that is required here with this. There's some sort of element here that you need to talk about, that you need to work through. The Five of Canes can represent, a little bit of infighting sometimes. It can also represent a winning kind of energy, right? I mean, this guy here in the front, he's holding his little jar of candy canes, and he looks quite sinister, actually. And the other two have missed out, right? Chopped the head off the snowman there. And so in this energy, it does require an element of caution, okay, or just a little bit of a heads up that in order to get what it is you want, you may have to negotiate, you may have to compete, and you may be in a situation where you beat out other people. Okay, so it is a little bit of a reminder here that if you do come out on top, but other people end up with a no, right? Just make sure that you're not gloating with that, right? Because that's, maybe not always the best thing. And quite often this does come up when we have things like negotiating to, buy a house, for example, right? You might have multiple people in there that want to put in a bid, right? So only one person can come out on top. If you're going for a job, right? Or, a new job or a promotion in your workplace, right? Something that you might be really excited about, just be aware that there might be other people that you might beat out for that. And if we walk around the office, just be a little bit aware of other people's feelings in there. Okay. So you could be something here that you really need to kind of fight for what it is you want, or negotiate, use your negotiation skills, and you just might get what it is you're looking for. But there is a little bit of a challenge element that does come with that. So just be a little bit aware of that. Now, this can also represent that there's might be a no in your future in the month ahead, and maybe there's something that's just not going well. This could be some infighting and things like that, or you could be going, go out and put yourself out there for an investment or a job or something like that, but you might not necessarily get what you want first time out of the gate. But there's a turning point here for you. and you do end up getting something better than what you originally wanted. Sometimes what happens is those doors that close, right? Rejection is the universe's protection. So sometimes that no that we get, that thing where we feel like a big fat failure, right, is actually what is a catalyst moment for us. And it's actually opening up new doors, things that are better for us, right? So sometimes not everything is meant to be. So just be aware of that there. We do have the Page of Gifts coming in as your challenge position. So the Page of Gifts is your Page of Pentacles, right? So, perhaps some of you are waiting, needing to exercise a little bit of patience here to get what it is you want, to manifest something into your world. Quite often when we get this particular energy, this is your manifestations coming in and some really good news. However, in your challenge position, right, this can represent that there's something that you really do need to work through, or some issues that you need to sort out, or you might just need to be a little bit patient. Be grounded, take a practical approach. Maybe you need to do some research because there might be something that you're not aware of that you don't know. And before you can proceed, before you can move forward, you need to find these answers. And the Page of Gifts is quite often very bookwormy energy and very willing to do that homework or to learn something new, right? To crack open that book or to ask them questions. So just something there to be aware of. There could be some delays here as well. So, this can be with the Five of Canes coming in here and the Page of Gifts. This can be that you might be waiting on some sort of news or information to come your way, something that really does affect your career path, your money, or you're trying to make some sort of decision. And this might be something that you need to wait for. There might be some delays, right? Or you need to hash out some details, right? Some information there can be a little bit of a challenge for you. But ultimately, though, with the Page of Gifts, there is something coming your way, right? Whether it comes in December or something that might spill over into January, it is a positive thing, right? But not without its little bit of challenge to get there, right? And sometimes, we have to fight the hard battles, or we have to play that waiting game, or we do have to negotiate back and forth and back and forth. And we start to sometimes feel as though, oh my goodness, I'm not going to get this thing, or this isn't going to go through the way I want it to. But if we keep our eyes on the prize, and if we kind of go with that flow energy, right, and just recognize when is the right time, we make sure that we're listening to our intuition, or that we're making the right decisions, right? Sometimes we get a little carried away when we want something so badly, and where we just want it no matter what, right? And sometimes we need to take a step back from that energy, because that's sometimes where we do falter a little bit along the way, right? Because we want something so bad, it's at the exclusion of all else, and we don't see that the reason that something is super challenging is because maybe it's not quite right. And you might turn around at some point with something, some opportunity that you have, and you might turn around and say, why is this so hard? It shouldn't be this hard. There's something going on. This is where your intuition really does kick in. So you could actually reject something yourself. You could be like, you know what? I'm not having a good feeling about this anymore. It started out well. I was really excited, but something has soured on that. And, maybe you're, just going to keep your options open. All right. But the Page of Gifts, there might actually be a gift headed your way and something really positive. But we do have the King of Candles, and this is the blessings headed your way in the month of December. So the King of Candles can certainly be your energy, mastering something, being successful, rising to the cream of the crop, right? This is you getting what you want and being really, really excited about what's going on. So, even though there's some struggles, there's some ups and downs with the King of Candles energy. You're feeling good. You're feeling like you're on top of the world here. You're full of passion and excitement and fire. And this can be where you really do elevate your situation in some way, whether you get the house you're looking for, you get the car that you wanted, or you pay off that debt, you pay off that loan, and you're like, oh, now I'm just going to sit in front of the fire and I'm just going to enjoy my life because I've got this freedom and I'm feeling like I'm the king of the world, right? With this energy. So this can be really wonderful for you, and you can feel like you've made made like the right choices, and that things are really on track for you and where you want them to be. So it's a great energy there. With the page coming in, the pages do bring they bring news. They can bring something where we got the page and now we've got the king in there. You might have some sort of significant growth here for yourself in the month ahead. This can be with your money, but it can also be with your career path here. The King of Candles can also be an incredibly helpful person that is also here for you in the month ahead. Now, this can be someone new in your world. This can be someone you meet up with, right? Someone that maybe you have an interview with. This can be someone that might give you some advice, inspiration, or motivation. This might be someone you already know, but this person would be really, number one, excited for you. They may have an opportunity for you, or maybe they do inspire you in some way. This can be your significant other. Maybe you're making plans to go on a trip or something, or you are talking about hashing out how your holiday season is going to go. This can be that, that really kind of exciting person that you connect with in like for a new job, or maybe someone that you want to go and work for, right? That boss type figure, right? Where it's like, you know what, I could really get on board with this person. I think we really click, right? So this can be a very exciting person for you here, but they can really be that positive influence for you in some way in your month ahead. But we did talk about the Four of Cheer at one point already. With the Four of Good Cheer, this is the Four of Cups energy, your advice from Spirit. Just be aware don't give up hope. Because sometimes when we get in this particular energy, we're starting to feel lackluster. We're starting to feel down and disinterested. We're starting to feel like, there's just nothing going my way, right? We're not really interested in things. We're just feeling kind of that disconnect. And sometimes it's because we're waiting for something and we're starting to get a little bit frustrated. We're starting to get a little bit down. And in this energy, really, Spirit is saying to you, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's something around the corner. It might not be here quite yet, or it might be something that is not right in front of your face and it's in your peripheral vision. So sometimes we do need to keep that open mind, that open heart. We do need to look for alternate opportunities. Or again, we're playing the waiting game here and we're just starting to lose hope. And this is where something exciting may transpire for you. And this might be a really good turning point for you. But when we start to get in this, disconnect kind of energy, we might miss something. So keep that open heart, open mind. You're usually pretty good at that. But, we all kind of have our ups and downs, and we all have a lot of things that we deal with in our day-to-day lives. But yes, this can also represent, again, that there is something that you're working on, something that you're doing, and not all of the information or whatever is right in front of your face. You may have to ask some questions. You may need to look for it or take that different approach. And then you'll find what you're looking for because it's right there for you. All right. So we have the dog. Beautiful. We love the dog. Awesome energy. We've got the fish, even better. We've got the bear, wonderful. We've got the man, interesting, since we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the stars. This is beautiful energy here for you, Aquarius. The dog, the fish, and the bear, this can really represent here that, you're being reminded here that if you stay loyal to your goals, to your dreams, right? The dog brings in loyalty, trust, and faith. The fish is abundance and prosperity, right? Also brings you resources. The bear is success, right? This is also big money. So stay true to yourself, stay loyal to your goals and dreams, stay loyal and true to you and what you are looking for. Just may happen, or you just might find what you're looking for. With the man right here, this can be right beside the bear. The bear can represent your big finances, right? It can represent, that you can really step up your game, get what you want. This is an element of success, but the bear can also bring in success to the point where there might be jealousy and envy. And remember, we've got this Five of Swords energy over here where you might get what you want, and something really wonderful and positive, but just be aware that there's some people around you that may say that they're happy for you, but they may not really be 100%, right? Because they are kind of a little envious of you there, perhaps, right? So, so it can be a little bit challenging in that energy. So we want to share our good news. We want to boast a little bit. We want to celebrate, right? We want to spread that good cheer around, but not everyone takes it the way that we intend. So just again, be a little bit aware of that. But the bear can bring in, with the man here, it can bring in a financial advisor, someone who can perhaps help you with your money situation along your way, or someone that holds the key to your success, right? It can be someone you're working with. It can be your significant other. This can also represent you, your energy. And some of you are males watching this reading, so whether this is you or someone you know, this is an element of big success, actually, on some level. So, maybe you've been struggling, or you've had a lot of ups and downs in the last little while, and this is where things really do come together. But we do have the stars here as well. Now, this particular star card is not quite the same as in the tarot, but it is still a really positive energy. It's a big luck card, right? Luck, 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 right? You got a lucky break. You've got all positive energies coming in here. A little side order of envy there with that bear. However, the stars brings about your intuition, brings about your ability to attract things towards you that you want, can bring you that big luck energy coming in here. In this deck, the clover is a little luck, a little opportunity. The stars is like, wow, like insanely good energy, right? So you could really experience a turning point in your luck in the month ahead. And this energy will spill over into January, most likely. But there is some new energy, or those improvements, or something exciting on your horizon. Some of you may be going on a trip, on a journey. But I think here that whatever your situation is, you might have loyal people around you. You might need to really trust yourself when it comes to sorting out your money, your finances, and making your decisions. You have some advice or some support, or maybe a new person entering your life that can really benefit you in some way with this. But I think that you have the ability to be resourceful and to find what it is you're looking for. Keep your eye on the prize, make that wish on the stars, and you just never know what may happen and what might go your way. But yes, you do have that luck coming in there for you. The bear can come in with the man as someone that is a really good negotiator. So, that can be you negotiating something, or this can be someone that you are negotiating with. And with that stars there and with the fish there, you just might come out on top, let me just say. All right. So let's get a couple last cards for you here and see what we've got. Sever vows of poverty. Yes, this is a time of abundance and prosperity. The fish coming in there for you. Awesome, awesome energy. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Right? We're focused on that positivity, that prosperity, that growth, that abundance, right? Get out of that energy of lack and into one of abundance. And we do again have this big energy coming in here. It's really wonderful for you. All right. We also do have, I should say here as well, the dog can bring in your guardian angels. That spiritual protection there. And so again, remember, we said a little bit earlier that if a door closes on you, there may be a reason for that. You might not know it. You might not understand what it is right now. Again, rejection can be that protection of the universe because there's something not right with that, or something that's not the right timing with that. And there's something better coming in for you here. So the dog can really represent that, that guardian angel that really does have your back. We have cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything, all right? Connect and partner up with the right people, the right companies. Make sure everyone's on the same page, right? Talk things out. You'll be amazed what happens here. But some great energy that's coming in here for you. Not without its couple little struggles, but I think the month probably starts out a little bit shaky and then gets better from there. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Aquarius. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please do hit that like button there. It lets me know you resonate with the reading. It also lets YouTube know the same thing, and it gets recommended to more people. But also, if you do enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button. Even if you think you're subscribed, double check and make sure you still are, because there's been a lot of issues across many, many channels for months on end in regards to that. So I thank you guys for watching. We hope you have a wonderful December, and I'll see you later. Bye.